you serious? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Yeah? Keep on waiting. All right, boss, whenever you're ready, mate. We'll flick it to the bottom camera, yeah? We live? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Series Futsal Australia 2017-18 season is alive and well. First semi-final along the way. The Victorian champions Carlton up against the new boys in town, the Western Sydney Wanderers. An amazing competition so far. Some will say ridiculous. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our coverage of the semi-finals and the grand final of Series Futsal 2017-18. This is Australia's best Series Futsal clubs. You have to be in it to win it. No use saying you're good if you're not playing against the best, and this is the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Peter Parthimos, and soon I'll be joined by the Enigma, Bilal Ali, once he gets his stuff together. But stay with us. You are going to have one hell of an episode here, because you're watching Series Futsal, not just any type of futsal. This is Series Futsal. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by Bilal Ali. Bilal, say hello.
How are you guys? Hope you're well. And we're in for an absolutely cracking game here today.
And the two teams that are out there right now is the Victorian champions, Series Futsal double champions and cup winners, FC Carlton Heart. They've pretty much gone through the whole competition unchallenged, I would say, to some degree. Although others will differ because there were the games were a lot tighter than they seemed. But you know what? This Western Sydney Wanderers are just getting their mojo sort of sorted out. So who knows what will happen?
Yeah, they haven't hit their straps just yet, the Western Sydney Warriors. But yesterday against the Western Wolves, the game went down to the wire, and they were 18 seconds away from instant elimination in the group stage. But just like a couple of the players, I know Breno Pilati, it happened to him last year when he was with Pascovel. It happened to him again. He played well, and then his heart was broken this time by Joel De Silva, who normally plays for Pascovel and this time was playing for the Warriors. So it was absolutely breathtaking stuff. 18 seconds to go, equalizer, Wolves out, Warriors in, and here we are with the semi-final.
As the Western Sydney Wanderers have recruited quite heavily. Main reason was a lot of the players were in the domestic competition there, the New South Wales Premier League, and now who's to say what will happen as a formidable lineup here for the Western Sydney Wanderers. A very Pascoval looking lineup, but you got Bully there, an Australian international there, and another gun keeper, Bilal Ali. You're going to bring it to us all the way home. Let's get right into the thick of things as we're about to kick off.
Yeah, and Lucas Vaz about to kick off. We've got Lucas Vaz, Joel De Silva, Dean Lockhart, and Andre Caro starting here for the Warriors.
And away we go! First semi-final. We're ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. And my name is Peter Parthimos. I'm joined by Bilal Ali, and the action's coming thick and fast. I hope you can hear us out there. Let us know what you think. We're coming to you live.
Rajab now. The Carlton lineup looks like this. Peter Tamburino in goals. Ata Ibrahim, Shaban Rajab, Ernie Shimshek and Arturo Diaz make up the rest of the lineup.
And we're here. Whoa! There we go. Mad Dog Shamra Jab to Altai Ibrahim, who's been very impressive. Now, can Carlton, can they weather the storm? This is where they fell down last time in the last series futsal in South Australia. They went down to Pascoe Vale on penalty, so it's almost a similar matchup here.
Yeah, exactly right. They're facing 3 of those players that knocked them out last time around, and it doesn't take, it takes someone with a very short memory to forget just how influential Joel Da Silva was in that game, and he's been in some very, very good form in this tournament. And from the start, we see the Warriors are playing an extremely high press here, not letting Carlton have any of the ball.
Whoa!
And now Caro will take this free kick, you'd assume. Might have a bit of a conversation with Dean Bully Lockhart over here.
We've seen tempers fly. A lot of red cards in this competition here, Bilal Ali. It's been pretty impressive how the players have handled it under extreme pressure, extreme heat. I'm sweating here. It says a lot of things about a competition. You've got to have persistence, you've got to have perseverance. Whoa! And you've got to have a lot of perspiration. And Bilal Ali, I haven't seen you perspire once. You have not lifted a finger. You've done absolutely nothing on this tour. Tell us what you've done. Prove us wrong. What have you done?
I've been doing a lot of work for the Bain Media Facebook page. As you'll see, it was actually shared on Serious Futsal Australia page, yesterday's video. So we've been doing some good work. I believe.
Whoa!
I believe myself personally, I've gotten to know the faces or the voices behind these players that we're seeing.
Simpson!
And a lot of people sitting at home who have been watching these players for a long time have actually gotten to know these players and gotten to know their thoughts on the competition. So it's been very exciting for me and hopefully for the people watching at home.
There we go. Big snappity crack there around that corner. And easily grabs. Simsek's got the bull. Oh, and the Aussie bull goes hard. Back there to Da Silva man. Some say he leaves silver streak marks on the court. That's all they see of him once he gets going.
He is very effective, very efficient. He's been very good for a very long time, Joel Da Silva.
Very similar. The players know each other quite well. Dean Lockhart's played many games in Series Futsal Victoria. Very familiar with each other as the bull goes straight through, gets a corner kick.
The only player on the court I don't know at the moment is the Western Sydney Warriors goalkeeper.
He's been around for a long time.
Yeah, he has been around, but I haven't.
You haven't got the team sheet?
I have not got the team sheet.
Bilal Ali's Bain Media is going to get it to us very soon. The Enigma. Hope you're enjoying it out there, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you live from the Queensland, the State Futsal Centre in Queensland. Whoa! And it's a goal, the bully gets the first. And it's called a wicket deflection. And 1-0 to the Western Sydney Wanderers.
Just like that, the Warriors, they've been knocking on the door. As we take a look at the replay here, they've been knocking and knocking, and they've knocked the house down here with this opening goal. And you see the crack, and there was a deflection there as it went in, and Joel Da Silva now's got another chance.
Whoa, and they're rocking now.
And Tamburino was very relieved to see it go past his far post there.
Fantastic stuff.
And a decent crowd coming in here today. It's Ibrahim now. Rajab.
Oh, Robocop down the line. Just runs out of room, the Robocop.
Ibrahim. Oh, Kara intercepts, but Diaz is there to clean up.
Got a lot to do. Carlton now got to claw their way back.
Yeah, I believe they're yet to rotate both these sides, so it's been the same 5 from the start of the game. And it's starting to look like it now as the pace of the game slows down dramatically. Both sides have extremely big squads. I think I counted 16 on the Warriors, in the Warriors squad altogether. And the Heart would not have less than 12 players, so.
They've all got 14 plus.
They've all got 14 plus, there you go.
Robocop gets in the way, Alte now on the ball. Back to the Mad Dog, Shaban Rajab. He's going to look for Maxwell Smart. Max can hit it from here. Max with a shot, but no problem there.
It's a decent effort. He got it under control, but it was a matter of having to aim it once you haven't put as much power as you can into it. Lockhart now.
We've seen an all-Western Australian final. We've seen an all-Victorian final, but we're yet to see an all-New South Wales final. Will we see one today? Bilal Ali, you enigma.
I don't think so. I think the Galaxy might just be too strong for the Knights, but the way the Knights have been going, they've been progressively getting better and better as the competition goes on. So, you know, you never know, but I would not put my money on the Galaxy losing that one.
It's going to be 2. Oh, Tamborino.
Salvi's being warned. He's being warned about the way he came on.
He's getting told, better come on, you're going to get sent off.
Yeah, he's didn't sub on in the most correct fashion, but he's been given a warning here before he's given a yellow card.
First semi-final of 2. The next one coming up will be Gold Coast Force versus the Sydney Knights. Oh, and Shaban Rajab couldn't get past. Bump 2 there, Salva on the pitch now. 1-0 is the score. If you've missed it, a goal from the Bull, the Aussie Bull, Dean Lockhart, separates the 2. And we'll get the team sheets read out to you very soon. Unfamiliar the names. Going to come up with some nicknames very soon. As the ball goes out, Arturo Diaz. The Bull over the top. Dab on the pitch now. As Bilal Ali's coming in to read out the team sheets. The Bull will let it go. Oh, big step by Rajab. Does he keep it in? No. Oh, he does. Oh, and a strike over the top. And that was ferocious. Abdab. Here we go. Abdab trying to get past Salve. Can't get past him. Salve, the pacifier, all the way back to Arturo. He's got a lot of work to do there, Salve. With a toe poke and just goes wide. Won't trouble anyone. Oh, lovely run down the line. Plenty to do, and out comes Tamborino, who's back after a 1-match suspension.
Yeah, and that was Jamie Dibb who scored that fantastic half volley yesterday off the back of, I believe it was Joao da Silva's cross.
It was number 19, is a Dibb?
Number 10.
Number 10 is Dibb,
Yeah, Jamie Dibb.
Jamie Dibb. Plenty of Dibbs in Melbourne as well. Must be very famous, popular. Bilal Ali's got the list read it out. Bilal, stop mucking around.
Yeah, so we've got...
Ball goes out.
I'll try to do this without boring you guys. So from the top, FC Carlton Heart, number 23, Abdurrahman Ahmed. Number 7, Abdurazak Ahmed. Number 11, Arturo Diaz.
Ooh.
Number 9, Jackson Georgie. Number 13, Stefan Gustus. Number 3, Atta Ibrahim. Number 76, Connor Irwin. Number 25, Fodis Karatzis. Number 6, Shaban Rajab. Number 32, Hayden Rasbachan. Number 16, Michele Salvi. Number 5, Ernie Shimshek. Number 1, Peter Tamborino. And number 2, Mohamed Temel. And then we have the Western Sydney Warriors. Number 12, Dean Lockhart. Number 8, Jun Arima. Number 17, Tuan Kao. Number 20, Andre Caro. Number 10, Jamie Dibb. Number 19, Mohamed Dubdob. Number 15, Joao da Silva. Number 13, Bren Kirkawa or Kirkpina. Number 7, James Marwin.
Oh.
Number 23, Lucas Oliveira. Number 1, Sonar Omaj. And number 5, Andrew Lutringa.
Here's Temel trying to get it across, and the Australian ball by Erosion. It's 2-1. There's going to be a goal. And there was a few little mistakes in a row. And Carlton, the Hunters, have struck back 1-0. What a game, Bilal Ali, you miss.
Arturo Gazon Diaz was never going to miss from there. And the crowd has erupted here.
The stadium's rocking.
And we have an even ball game. It's a semi-final, Peter, getting a bit carried away. It's worthy of...
Marino come a long way out. He's done a big Benny Hill. We can't even hear ourselves, Bilal Ali.
It's most certainly worthy of a final, this game. In our pre-tournament predictions, we did predict it would be the final, but it's come one game early.
Play on, says the referee, Arturo Diaz. Salve over the top. Oh, he's got Mad Dog. Shava Rojem. Oh, over the top. And it would have been delicious goal to chip the keeper.
Yeah, it would have been. That's a type of goal you would be talking about for a very long time if you were able to pull that off.
You can sense Carlton just getting a little bit on top right now.
Yeah, it's Lutringer now.
Fantastic start there from the Wolves. Bully. Cut in there. Ooh, and also makes a classic fight in there.
Number 5 is actually Andrew Zutringer. So it's been written as a Z, but looks very much like an L. So it is Zutringer now.
Ball to be brought back in there by Andre Curray. The doctor's back on. Down the line. Over the top, no problem there.
Zutringer is our number 5 for the Western Sydney Warriors.
How do you pronounce that? Zutringer?
I believe so.
I like that name, the Zutringer.
That's what I'm...
Here we go. Number 7, who's number 7?
Number 7 is James Marwin.
Marvin Gaye on the pitch now. Here we go. There's Marvin. Right down the line. Here comes Solomon. What will he do? He can't keep it in. And it's ferocious stuff here. Big shot by Curry. And thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you live from the Queensland State Futsal Centre, where Series Futsal Queensland is played week in, week out. And we've got one team from Series Futsal Queensland in the finals. That's the Gold Coast Force. And they're in there. They're going to play up next against the Sydney Knights, who are playing in the Series Futsal New South Wales competition. And the other two now on the pitch right now from Series Futsal Victoria, the Carlton, the champions, versus the Western Sydney Wanderers from Series Futsal New South Wales. My name is Peter Parthimos. I'm here with Bilal Ali calling it. It's hot, we're sweating, but we're loving every centimetre of it as Zutringer comes on. A little touch there. Here, oh, blow it. Solver! Tamburino to bring it back in. Here we go, Arturo Diaz. Stephen Gustis on the pitch now, down the line. Solver's got plenty of room. He goes across, no one home.
Marwin now was unable to take on Salve, but he does get the kick in. And De Silva plays a 1-2 with Zutringer. Zutringer!
Oh, a cross goal! And nothing yet. Diaz can't keep it in. Zutringer on his tail. Here's Cora, the doctor. The doctor tries to find Da Silva, his compatriot. Here's Zutringer. What will he do? The ball gets pissed away there by Solver, the pacifier. Doctor, Turo, what a battle royal this is going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be, they're going to be going hammer and tongs at each other all the way until the final whistle. You cannot see this game being any kind of a blowout. I don't see a winning margin of more than 2 goals for either team. Salve, got Gustis in the middle.
Salve's got room. Salve's got alone. It's fallen to Temel.
He ignored his former Baldwin teammate there in Gustis.
Oh, there. Oh, Gustis. Sona's there. Gustus got Sona to beat. Sona's got the Raider out. Gustus. Plenty of work to do there. He's got Da Silva, doesn't get it through. Sona picks it up like a half-back flanker, gets it out. Da Silva, Zutringa, Da Silva finds the Doctor. Over the top, doesn't go out, and there's action everywhere. Thank you for joining us. Good, large, nice crowd coming in. Here's Curran. Oh, it's somewhere! Gustus.
Former Baskerville teammates there, Andre Caro.
Oh, Gustus too much. Now Doctor can the Doctor can operate. The Doctor, he can. Zutringa. Oh! And it's a clumsy goal, but they all count. And here we go, a yellow card for Gustus. And 2-1 the score. The Doctor punished. Zutringa came in with a slide. Have a look at it, read us through it, Bilal Ali.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Caro didn't look like he had the pace to get away, but he had the cleverness and the awareness to back heel there to Zutringa, and it was a good finish on the slide.
And Tamburino, the fidget spinner, the Batman, couldn't do anything about it. 2-1 to the Western Sydney Wanderers. And now we've got a rip of a game more than before now, because Cullen's got to attack.
Yeah, and the Warriors have once again taken the front foot here, and you just can't help but think that Carlton have just been chasing and the Warriors have been making all the play.
And here Diaz. We go, Arturo. Oh, Sona picks it up.
You might have expected it to go the other way.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Oh, and they got away with it somehow. The Aussie Bull got away. Here's Da Silva, he's dangerous. Da Silva, Arturo. Gets in the middle, here's Robocop. Robocop around the corner. Oh!
Ernie Simsek almost put it into his own net there. Now Cara's been given a lot of space around the halfway line here. Salvi's keeping his left eye on him.
Cara, the Doctor, operates!
Oh, and Tamburino there.
And Tamburino caught one in the fidget spinner.
It was not convincing there with that save, but he ended up holding on to it eventually. And Diaz now. Temel.
Oh, mistake. And Simpson comes in and gets injured in the process. Maxwell Smart. Here we go, Temel.
It's a very good win by Simsek.
Hey, you covered it up well with the injury, didn't you?
Yeah.
Got a bit of sympathy.
Exactly right.
Here we go. Arturo Diaz. Oh, Arturo's down. Robocop's going hard. Robocop! Oh! And Robocop just gives you one on the backside and says, that's for being a naughty boy.
I think that looked a lot worse than it did, than it actually was, because
Can we get a replay of that? Did we get it?
He went to...
That was fantastic. Let's have a look at this. Gets one, don't argue. And then Cobb Papino.
There you go. And he went to shoot, and Diaz was already on the floor, so they kicked it into him. But it wasn't as bad as it looked.
Plenty of work to do. Diaz! Ooh. Keeps it in, Simsek. Mad Dog, Sharp and Rajab. 1-2, Temel. Oh, Temel too much. Here's Robocop, and away they go. Here we go. Doctor can operate. Oh! And it hit the wrong shin of Da Silva.
Rajab will bring it back in 1-2 with Tamburino. Rajab, Temel. Good movement here from the heart.
Trying to get this scoreboard to work here in the building, but somehow there's no battery in the camera. There's 3 more minutes to go. Plenty of action still remaining here. First half at the moment, Western Sydney Wanderers in a tender lead 2-1 in a big action-packed first half. Well, the ball's gone out there and perhaps saved Carlton there, Bilal.
Yeah, and Carlton have now brought in Abdurrahman Ahmed, who will add a bit of pace. He's a very tricky customer, and the extra width on this court will benefit him. He loves to cut in on that right foot. As you can see him starting on the left side there, and he'll attempt to do it here.
Oh, ferocious!
Just as we called it, he attempted to cut in on that right foot and went for that top corner. His top right, keeper's top left.
Oh,
Vaz is one of the best in Australia, I would say, are holding the ball up and not letting the other side get anywhere near it.
Simsek, plenty to do.
Ahmed.
much time left, referee? How much time left? 1:40 left, and Sona with a save there. Here comes Gay, Marvin Gay. Marvin couldn't get past there. Ahmed. The ball will be brought back in by Marvin. All the way back to the Aussie Bull. Here's Dib. All the way back to the Bull. Marvin. Nice patient blade, winding down the clock, a minute left. Here's Dib. It's not working yet, son, we'll get it fixed. Here we go, Dib. And Zootringer came out to have a look at the scoreboard. Bilal, they fix the scoreboard, mate. Mad Dog, Shaban Rajab. Just clocking the time, just going down, probably happy to set it down.
I think they would be looking for an equaliser. They don't want to go into the half-time break down a goal.
Ooh, ball's gone out. Comes there, be a side ball there. More in the corner, brother. Yep, that's it. Bilal Ali's yawning. Must be bored out of his brains. Sipsek can't get past.
Not at all, just haven't had my morning coffee.
Speaking of coffees, are we having a coffee? Any coffees getting made around here? Here we go, Shaban Rajab, the Mad Dog. Have we got a last turn and twist to this first half? Plenty of action still to come. Ahmed gets it to Altay Ibrahim. We get to see Ibrahim explode. He's been fantastic.
Yeah, he's been good throughout the tournament, but he hasn't exploded in this game.
No. And that's the first half.
And the Western Sydney Warriors will take a very, very slender lead into the half-time break. And we cannot say that they have not been worth it. They've been absolutely phenomenal in this first half.
Yes. And Bilal Ali so far, it's been looking pretty awesome this first half, first semi-finals up and running. We've set up a on-court here, commentary box. And we're going to bring it to you. First game off the rank, the sweat's pouring off the forehead. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of action to come. We'll be back with the second half in this semi-final. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to start here the second half. We just got our microphone in our hands. Bilal, we're going to go straight to the action. We're going to go straight to the action right now. But Bilal, how are you seeing it so far?
I've been very surprised that the Heart haven't quite been at it. The Warriors have also surprised me with their intensity. I mean, you wouldn't expect any less in a semi-final, but it hasn't just been intensity. It's been very controlled intensity. Their press has been very controlled. They're pressed as an entire team, as a collective. And I'm very interested to see how the Heart will find their way back into this now.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how it plans out. the heart don't stop, but there's a lot of tired legs out there now.
Yeah,
so
100%.
we're not sure if they're going to be able to bounce back like they normally do. And they haven't really been fully challenged.
They have not been challenged to this extent, no. And their hardest game probably came yesterday, their last game, and they managed to claw their way back. So it wasn't the worst precursor to this semi-final for them to be challenged like that, because before that they hadn't really been pushed to the wire in any of their games. And even yesterday's game they won by a 2-goal margin. So it'll be interesting to see if they are still down with about 3-4 minutes to go, if they'll manage to claw one back. And
yeah,
right up there.
I think it's got plenty more twists and turns this game.
Yeah,
so I don't think it's done yet.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And I'll be very interested to see how the Warriors also retaliate if Carlton do score another, because they also had a very close game, and they were the last game of the day yesterday, and they're the first game of the day today. So it's a fairly quick turnaround for them, but they seem to have recovered very, very well, which is a testament to their management as well.
Here we go now, corner kick there. I'm going to bring it in. What a call! Oh, and that flash right by. That was close, Bilal.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Ibrahim, very, very close. They looking for that bottom corner and just missed out on it.
He'll be ruining that chance. Here's the Robocop. It's a goal. Oh! Wow. And they're getting punished now. The beautiful turn. Shaban Rajab was left for cake. And there was the big Robocop turn. And he has Zutringa there in the back, and he goes bang. Have a look at the replay. And in big trouble.
And it's amazing how the Pascoe boys are combining with the Sydney boys here. It's been great to see.
Absolutely getting punished.
Once again, it's another big tick for their management to be able to gel these players so quickly.
3-1 down here last year's semi-final with 3-0 down. They came back.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Oh, Shaban Rajab making uncharacteristic mistakes. He's all over the shop. What will that be? A Robocop. Oh, and they're all over the shop. The Heart's all over the shop below.
Yeah, it's definitely not too far-fetched to think that the Heart could come back here, but you have to just wonder just how big a game this is for them, just because this was where they fell down last time around. Then they've had an equally as good season, or slightly worse season than they had the season before, but still champions going into this one. And they'll be thinking we're more experienced, we're more weathered. As Uni Shimchek said yesterday, they played another 20-30 games, and they'll think if they were to fall at the same stumbling block, have they really gone anywhere? If you know what I mean.
Yes.
That might be their mentality. So there is more at stake, I think, for the Heart than there is for the Warriors, considering this is their first season together and they've qualified. Or even though it was through the back way for Series Futsal Australia.
Well, that's right. Well, they look at force. They got the wild card.
Yeah, of course.
So it doesn't matter how you get there. You just got to get there.
Yeah.
No?
Back door, front door. Doesn't matter as long as you're in the house.
That's the main thing, getting there. Oh, Shaban shows a lot. Shows a lot of candy. Back post, no one home. That's going to go to the sky. Always was.
Slide ball there, hit the roof.
I haven't seen him yet. He won low.
Might have already been out by the time he hit the roof. Yeah, he hasn't been able to get his foot over it and getting under the ball a lot.
Ahmed!
Oh, very clever toe poke there. That's the experience.
Too much room.
Yeah, he was given way too much room. That's the experience, the futsal experience coming into its own there. He is from an outdoor football background, and toe pokes are actually frowned upon in outdoor football, but in futsal they're one of the most useful tools. So to see him actually utilising that tool just shows his maturity and how he's grown into a futsal player.
Whoa! Tell you what, another goal here from the Western Sydney Wanderers will make it very hard.
Oh, wow!
And there it is, and they're in all sorts. They're in big trouble now. 4-1 the score. Let's have a look at it. They've fallen asleep.
It's that same combination, Zutwinger and Lucas Vaz. Vaz to Zutwinger. And it's 4-1 now. Who would have thought it? And the Carlton Heart are in all sorts.
They certainly are. There's no doubt about it. As let's go straight to a break, Bilal Ali, and we'll be right back right after this. 4-1 is the score. You're watching Series Futsal Australia. back. We're back in a big way here. There's how much time on the clock? We don't know because we haven't got a scoreboard here because someone didn't get a battery. It's been very tough here in Queensland. I'll tell you one thing, we've had to pack, unpack. It's been a massive marathon and we've brought it to you live without a hitch.
Salve.
Salve! Oh! And a reply! And maybe that's the revival they needed! Who knows Bilaloo? The pacifier snapped one around the corner! And it's 4-2!
That's exactly what you want from your timeouts. They've come out rejuvenated. They were very, very passionate. They were very quiet actually in their team talk. And then you just heard a big 1, 2, 3 heart, and that's exactly what they've shown coming out here and scoring within 30 seconds of the restart. Very clever corner, very well worked. Again, the movement, the heart are one of the best teams I've seen, at least, with their set pieces. They practice them meticulously.
Bilaloo, here's all the doctor. They've just got to be patient here, Carlton. They've got plenty of time. Oh, they've just got to try not to do everything. Oh, and a scrape there by Arturo.
And Mohamed Dub makes the option here. And
it's rocking here.
It's all popping off now. Joel De Silva was trying to restart. He was trying to go for the quick restart as Mohamed Dub made the option. But he wasn't able to find him because it's actually a Carlton side ball and Arturo Diaz physically fought him for it.
Oh, the ball. Alte, Dub. The ball's gone out. It's a side ball there. Could be another Carlton. Oh, and a great save there by the keeper. Here we go.
And the Warriors have subbed in a new keeper in this second half. It's Aaron Kirkpina who's come in.
Aaron Kirkpina. So Kirkpina's on the pitch now. Kirkpina, and they've actually done that. Sona Kirkpina have subbed all throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah,
so
one half
no
each.
surprise there.
They do that a lot in New South Wales. A lot of teams have two very reliable goalkeepers and they play them one half each, no matter what the situation is.
Oh, it's better than City. Oh, Diaz, bully hard. Oh, would have been ridiculous, but it wasn't.
Had to show a little bit more finesse there. Diaz, Arturo Gazon Diaz, he went for the outside of the foot toe poke when he should have used the instep, but it's easy for us to say sitting here in the commentary box.
Of course, and Kirkpina was all over it. He was flashing his way across the goal. Still a big uphill battle, still 4-2. They've got to come back with 2 goals here. As Dub now, does he lose out to Alte Ibrahim? The ball goes out, it's the ball goes all the way back. It's Temel. Salve. Just like last time, they've got to claw their way back. Last semi-final, they did claw back, go to penalties, and they lost the penalties.
Yeah.
Will there be a change of events? As a purist, you hope so. You hope it goes right down to the wire.
I wouldn't mind seeing another, 10 minutes of extra time in this one.
Ball goes out. A bit of life in this one.
Yeah, Dub will bring it back in now and find Lockhart.
Caro is going
to fight it.
The doctor cross. It's a goal.
Oh,
and again. And there's no follow-up. No one's following it up.
It's a hat-trick.
The doctor's put a nail into the coffin.
It's a hat-trick for Zutwinger. He has absolutely played his socks off.
Not working, mate. Here we go. Down the line.
And Caro there just out-muscled, out-paced Diaz. And it's not very often you see Diaz out-paced and out-muscled like that.
Hardly at all.
Caro showing what he's all about.
Silva.
One of the best players in Victoria.
Kirkpina.
No way.
Oh!
And Diaz not, and Tamburino's not happy.
Card there by Arturo Diaz.
Tamburino not happy at all.
And the Wanderers have got an answer for everything. Every time Carlton's given them something to think about, they've answered back in full force. So good team, this one.
They're all over them here.
5-2 the score, and the Victorian champions perplexed. They've been body slammed, suplexed, and thrown over the top rope. The only thing left is, are they going to come back into the ring? Will they come back in?
I think they still have a bit of fight left in them, but to be honest, I don't see the Warriors not winning this game from here. And you can't help but see this as a little bit of a state of origin game. New South Wales versus Victoria, because it is Victoria's best here on offer, and New South Wales with a lot of their best players and a bit of help from the Victorians. So
doesn't matter, it's club futsal here, Bilal Ali. I don't think that around the world anyone worries about where they're from, especially if you played for Arsenal back in the 2000s. Whoa!
I love me some state of origin, Peter. Any chance I get, I'll turn it into state of origin.
Yeah, just to keep it alive, mate. The AFL state of origin died about 20 years ago. But anyway,
yeah, I know
we'll keep it alive for your mind, Bilal Ali, if you like.
NRL still has it.
What's that? Here we go. Down the line. Whoa, and that doctor!
That's right, what is that? We are in Queensland, though. Very much alive here.
Yeah, Queensland Raw. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's no matter what sport you follow, you can appreciate entertainment, and sports entertainment it is. It's building up to be something amazing. There's cheers here by the Wanderers.
Counter attack.
Using a goal. No, big save. How much time left? 10 minutes on the clock. The Carlton Heart have got 10 minutes to get 3 back. They've only kicked 2 in about 30 minutes. Have they got enough to kick another 3 or 3 in 10 minutes below? What do you think?
Oh, I don't want to speak too early, to be honest, but looking unlikely.
Looking very unlikely. Looks like the Western Sydney Wanderers have come here. They haven't come here to make up the numbers.
Yeah, they're definitely here to win it.
Oh, across! Oh, the save!
Yeah, and Kirk Pina there wasn't very convincing, but he got the job done anyway. Kind of spun off his foot, and Rajab! Again, he can't keep it down.
I don't know why they go to Rajab. I've never seen him keep it down.
With a volley?
Never, or even with a shot. He goes out, he should not be the person that does that. Every time, I have to hit the birds and the rooster. So maybe that's why I know, because of the stat of the rooster.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Robocop, he's been... Oh, doctor, pacifier, they're in trouble. Big trouble. Oh, that doctor goes down a little bit too easy.
Yeah, had a bit of a cheeky grin on his face there. Oh, wow, well done. Salve Ibrahim.
Shot. The bull. Here comes the Aussie bull. What would he do in the markets? Robocop. Robocop. Good save.
Oh, no. Lucas Vaz. That was very, very clever there. That little check back.
Dib takes too long, Dib. Yeah, and he gets pinned.
Longer than the 4 seconds he's allotted. And it's looking like the Bain Media predictions are going to be all wrong.
What did you predict, but?
Predicted this game to be the final and Carlton to win it.
Well, already the luck didn't go your way. Oh, he came a long way. Dib. Whoa.
Yeah, but predicting the eventual winner is what it's all about, really. How they get there is very hard to call.
San Marino's been a bit shaky today. Oh.
I thought the Heart were odds on to win it.
What a good save.
It's gone for a corner now.
Kirk Pina.
I think Roger will take this one, so he won't be the option in the middle.
Kirk Pina. Someone wrote in here, says he looks like Batista when he first came into the WWE. I don't know if you know who Batista is.
I definitely know who Batista is.
Doesn't he look a bit like Batista?
Yeah.
Some fool wrote that in. Here we go. And it wasn't Mr. T. Here we go.
Watching Batista yesterday in action. Back at the house.
Oh, it's a bit of dust. Court dust collected. Oh, and a great save! Great save there.
And Rajab's still
Batista,
down.
as Mad Dog's takes the dust. He's enjoying the dust. He's enjoying the dust.
And it's very, very rare to see Shaban Rajab stay down with an injury. I think Dean Lockhart knows that, so it's gone straight to him. He went down clutching his hamstring, Shaban Rajab. It does not look good for the Carlton Heart captain. They're calling for the floor to be wiped.
Looks like Rajab tasted a bit of court dust, enjoyed the dust on the court. Plenty of court dust here in the Queensland courts.
It looks like he might be continuing.
He'll be right.
Not sure that's the best call.
6 minutes and 50 seconds before Carlton are on the sidelines, and we've got extra helpers here in the production team. Will that happen? Will it be the second time in a row they get bundled out in the semis? The current champions.
Victorian champions.
Oh, snap in the head, Ahmed. Here comes Rajab. Can he revive it? Rajab, plenty to do. Dib comes to lend a hand. Whoa, have a look at that. Oh, they go at it.
Oh, very well done there from Jamie Dib. Very well done from Jamie Dib. He doesn't look the strongest, but he managed to hold off Shaban Rajab there.
Well, all down the line. Lovely across goal, but this time Zutringa wasn't there. Zutringa's on the bench. That would have been another goal because Zutringa and the Robocop have combined so well.
And it's important to note that a few of these Western Sydney Warriors players have actually tasted silverware together very recently, representing Series Futsal New South Wales as the Sydney Stars in the Craig Foster International in January. They took that out.
Batista brings it in. Down the line to Dibia. Here we go, the doctor. He loves operating. Arturo this time gets him. Oh, with a suplex. A big suplex. It's a goal now. And a big. The doctor gives a suplex of the tournament.
That was interesting. He was going down and said, Ernie, you're coming down with me. Whoa. Wow, and a bust up between Obashendam in the crowd and Lucas Vaz. It's still happening here, Peter.
Oh, ridiculous. Shandam stood up.
Oh, man. And someone has to play the fifth man.
Oh, Simsek.
Can't do that.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, you can't do that.
It's on for young and old, make no mistake. How much time left, referee? 5 minutes. I thought I got a mudza, but I didn't. I got 5 minutes. Here we go, Bully the Bull. Here we go, Robocop. He's been an outstanding Robocop. He's combined well with Zutringa. How well has Zutringa and Robocop been?
No,
Lucas Vass, unbelievable.
I'm very much torn between Zutringa, and Lucas Vass for my man of the match.
It's been amazing.
Yeah,
I'll tell you now, Lucas Vass.
He's been phenomenal. I think I'd have to go give the nod to Vass there.
You have to give him Vass because he set him up.
Yeah.
Zutringa put him away, but they want a platter.
Yeah, they were very much on a platter.
He still had to put him away.
He did.
Sent a miss.
He did. But Vass has just been amazing in the overall play, and we might be counting our checkers before they hatch. As Simsek there isn't able to put it away at the back post.
That's dangerous. Oh, Mad Dog's in the goal.
Fast break here. And it was an extraordinary break there from the Carlton Heart. Shaban Rajab from the save didn't even catch it, didn't bother, just palmed it down, and they were away, and the Warriors just could not keep up, and now it's just a 2-goal margin with just over 3 minutes to play.
Batista came out, but he couldn't.
Simsek's off again. Simsek's going. Simsek is going.
Oh,
he's gone.
They didn't need that.
Simsek is gone.
Simsek's been sent off.
And they'll have to play 2 of the remaining 3 minutes with only 4 players on the court.
And no matter what happens here, Simsek won't be playing in the next game.
He won't be playing in the final.
Either way.
Whether they qualify or not. And Ernie Simsek. And that's also 5 fouls against the Carlton Heart, so things are not looking good for them.
3 minutes remaining below the lead. Ridiculous things here.
So the next foul Carlton Heart commit will be a 10-metre penalty for all of you watching futsal for the very first time.
Zutringa's done a great dashing runs in the back. And he's watched carefully now, even more, with 1 less number. They're stretching him right Look how much they're stretching him.
Yeah, he's unmanned. They're very, very clever. All these players who are on the court right now for the Warriors are extremely clever, extremely seasoned futsal players.
Zutringa's going to look for Da Silva. Sorry, look for Caro. Caro! Big shot!
Oh, no!
And it's a cake!
Oh,
it's
no!
It's a big battle cake! It's a huge cake! And Tamburino's let it right through the cake hole. And it's game over, no doubt whatsoever, Bilal Ali.
Very much game over now.
And Carlton, they've been served humble pie.
Peter Tamburino hasn't looked convincing in this game. He missed that last game of the group through suspension, and he hasn't played the same as he played in the first 2.5 games before he was sent off.
They need now another 3 goals.
Oh, wow!
Can it happen?
They're not sitting down, they're not lying down, the Carlton Heart. And they're right back where they were about 20 seconds ago.
Stop clock yet? Now. Oh, here we go. Commentary box getting harassed here.
Minute 40 seconds to go.
The ball, the Aussie ball to Zutringa.
We're just sorting out our bearings here. And
Zutringa, oh, and the doctor was on. And we're into the last final minutes. We're on the stop clock now.
And the Heart are very much stretched here.
And there's no clock here, unfortunately. We can't get a battery here for a camera. Did we get a camera battery? Have we got a battery camera? It's charging. Ridiculous. Here we go down the line, and Tamburino will bring it. Whoa! Tamburino's been all over the place today. All over. And Dib.
Demi Dib. Oh, Lockhart. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Turo. They're going to mix it up. Where they go? Oh, Turo. Oh, this is a goal. It's got to be a goal.
Oh, wow, what a touch. What a touch from the goalkeeper. And they've somehow, I think it's going to be a keeper's ball. Yeah, it is going to be a keeper's ball because the keeper touched it onto Abdurrahman Ahmed.
He's going to bring it in. Long throw over the top. Da Silva.
Good save, Tamburino.
One touch, gives it away. Zutringa's been outstanding. Here we go. Here's Alta Ibrahim. Ibrahim, can he get? Can he? Oh! Ibrahim! What a game! 40 seconds remaining on the stop clock.
40 seconds.
Can they do it?
And the Heart are only 1 goal down. It's absolutely ridiculous here.
It's pandemonium.
And could the Warriors choke here? Ahmed, what's he going to do?
Oh.
It's the wrong call. They're going for the shot, I think. They've got to try to find that key pass.
Dangerous stuff here.
Someone's got to take responsibility here.
Mistake.
Someone has got to take responsibility.
He's got to be careful. The score 6-5? 6-5 or 6-4?
And 14 seconds to play here. Rajab.
Oh.
Side ball, 11 seconds now. 10 seconds to play. They would normally go the throw-in route here, but obviously it's not an option. Selby's got to take responsibility here. Diaz, Rajab, someone's got to get a shot away. Oh, it's not going to happen for the Heart.
And it's game over.
It's all over.
It's a big win there.
And the Warriors are very much through to the grand final at the expense of Carlton Heart. And the Heart hold their heads.
Unbelievable scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. They half-day path for Carlton. They've eaten the humble pie, and we're going to call them the chokers now. They've choked again. You had them there in the final, but the Western Sydney Wanderers, they didn't read the script.
I think it's a bit harsh to say they choked, but they were just outplayed here today. The Warriors came to play, and they were
massive chokers.
They were absolutely phenomenal. The Warriors. They came. And from the start, they just looked the superior team and deserved finalists here. And I cannot wait to see who will face them in the final. We've got the Galaxy and the Knights coming up right after this.
Short break while Bilal Ali gets all those splinters out from the backside because he's been sitting on the fence for too long. Don't go anywhere. More action to come. You're watching Serious Futsal Australia.